The San Antonio Spurs had the #1 pick in the 2003 draft, and they decided to choose Victor Wembanyama, the 7'4", 7'5" unicorn from France. Now, some of you guys might remember from NBA 2K23, I did play on a Victor Wembanyama build that was actually insane. Like, we literally shooting three-pointer step backs, putting people in the post up, dunking on people, playing defense, and we end up dropping a crazy 57 points on the first time playing on a 7-foot build. Now, in 2K24, we're going to end up trying to do the same thing. So as we end up making this WEMBY build, we're going to make sure the build can play in multiple game modes. That's my biggest thing when I make builds. I want to be able to make the build play in multiple game modes, not just 1 and 2. Be able to play at least 3 to 4 different game modes on NBA 2K24. So as we hop into my player builder, I'm going to show you 2 different WEMBY builds. As of this first one, this is the one with the 88 mid-range, as it's going to have a gold green machine and things like that. This build is going to end up being a center, 7'1", 249 pounds with a 7'4" wingspan. Now, if you're someone that's going to end up making a power forward, then you're going to have to go 7 foot. It's going to be a slight difference, but you have to mess around with a few weights and the wingspans just to get it right accurate, to get that 84 strength bare minimum. That's the bare minimum I would go for this type of build. So you'll be able to get the box out beast on gold at least. But as a physicals, we're going to make sure we max out the speed on this build. But for acceleration, it don't matter for this build and even for the next build. 50 is the highest I'm going to end up going. No matter what, I'm not going to gain a badge if I go any higher. 50 is going to be the highest I'm going to end up going on this build. Then we're going to end up going 84 strength so we can get bully / bulldozer and movable force, physical handles, things like that for this build. Now, as of that, we're going to have a 78 vertical. Highest you can get is a 79. But for the stamina, we can go 93 or we could go 94. For right now, we're going to go 93 until we see what's left over. Now, when it comes to builds like this, you know you got to have unpluggable. You don't got no unpluggable, bro, you're going to get ripped. You got it on bronze and you're going to get ripped. You have it on nothing, you're going to get ripped, bro. So you're going to at least have to have it on 85 or 92. I recommend 92 so you get that gold. But hey, if you want to end up getting some more attributes somewhere else, go with the 85. But I'm recommending gold unpluggable no matter what. Even though you're going to get ripped, you're not going to get ripped as much as having bronze or even having nothing. But if you're someone that's going to go with the 92 post control, you're going to end up getting drop stepper on gold, post spin technician on Hall of Fame, post fade phenom once you upgrade that mid range to get unloaded jump shots in the game for a big build. Now, as it is standing though, we're going to go with 83, but you can also go 81. Now, I do recommend if you go 83, you get fast twitch on silver. But hey, if you don't want to end up caring about the fast twitch, 81 gets the job done. Rise up on silver with the bronze fast twitch, it gets the job done. As of the driving dunk and layup, we're going to go to a 75 driving dunk, a 70 layup, and a 70 close shot, so we can be able to have enough room to wiggle around when it comes to the shooting and playmaking on this build. As of the ball control, you already know it's not going to be nothing crazy, but we're going to make sure we still have enough so we can make our moves on this build and also play defense. And we all know that WEMBY is a crazy talent, especially for his height, to be able to put the ball on the ground, score the way he scored. I'm going to end up upgrading the mid-range because he does end up scoring in the mid-range a lot. But as of his shooting, we're going to end up giving him around like a 77, 78, 76 3-point. I'll say 77. 77 to get the job done. You already got all the best bases in the game that you can get for a big man. So 77 3-pointer with an 88 mid-range, it locks everything. Now for the free throw, we're going to leave the free throw like it is, 63. Unless you're going to end up sacrificing something so you get that 71 free throw, so you get that badge. Now for the playmaking, the pass accuracy is going to be 77. That's the highest I can go, because once you see the defense, you're going to see, oh, I understand why you can't go higher now. I would love to have at least an 85 pass accuracy or even an 83 pass accuracy on this build. So as we have a 65 ball control to unlock some decent dribble moves, it's nothing really crazy. It's going to unlock a few dribble moves, NBA player dribble moves, but nothing crazy. But as in the defense, interior defense, 74. You don't really need nothing higher than the 74 interior defense on this game. I'm gonna be honest, the 74 interior is it's the strength that really matters. If as long as you got a high strength and you got a decent interior defense, I say really you can rock out with a 50, but for the bad sake, we're gonna go with 74 as we end up getting post lockdown and things like that. We do got a 63 perimeter, a 60 steal. We got an 87 block to get that anchor on silver and that chase down on silver with an 80 offensive rebound and an 85 defensive rebound. But look, if you look at the build, you can end up switching a few things as of the defense and offensive rebound, because you can end up doing an 80 defensive, 85 offensive. It's not going to make a big difference just based on your preference, which one you want the most on. Now you still get box out beast on gold with the rebound chaser on silver. But with this being one of the first WEMBY builds we're going to make for the year, hey man, I'm gonna let y'all make the decision which one I should make. Should I make this one or should I make the next one? But as of the shades we get, they got the Rockets, they got the Spurs, and they got the Spurs, and we end up getting Segun, Robinson, and Wembanyama. Now look, as we get the name, it is called an inside the arc scorer. Now we seen that build last year. It was tough. You could be a power forward, you could be a guard. It was a lot of different ways that you could be with this build. Now if we end up changing a few things, we're gonna make this build 7'1". 234 pounds, and a 7'6" wingspan. Now, I upped the wingspan up by 2, so that means I'm not going to be able to get green machine on gold. We're only going to be able to get it on silver, but we still have open looks on gold. That's another thing that's very important as well. Now, when it comes to these actual physicals, I was going to end up going past the 60 mark, but I felt like, if I go past the 60 mark, I'm going to have to lose something, and 60 is definitely decent enough, especially on a big build like this. I'm not going to be really chasing after nobody. I'm going to be mostly hedging on defense or hovering around the paint or around the free throw line when it comes to playing D, or it might end up putting me in the corner and making somebody else play actual defense based on who I'm playing with. Now, this build won't have something similar to the other build. The shooting might be a little bit similar, but it's going to miss a few badges. Only thing I would definitely say, the rebound is going to make the key thing of this. Now, as of the other build had an 85 rebound max, this one's going to possibly get a 92 rebound, but as of the strength, we're going to keep the strength at an 84. The vertical and everything else is going to stay the same. Vertical, stamina is going to stay the same. We're going to keep the same threshold, but as of the standing dunk, like I told you, we want to go with the 81, 83. That's your optional pick. I will go with the 81. If you really care about the fast twitch on silver, hey, rock out with the 83. 75 driver dunk, 70 layup, 70 close shot. Now look, if you do want that post hooker on silver, you could go 71 close shot, but for me, I wasn't going to go for it because I know I'm not going to use that badge like that. Now look, for the playmaking, you're going to see the ball control only go to 63. 65, hey, it was cool, but 63, you can still get some moves in. Nothing really crazy, but you're not going to have that many NBA player choices, but the 65 unlocks a few NBA players. Now, with the pass accuracy, the pass accuracy is going to be literally the same. We're going to rock out with the 77 pass accuracy. That's going to be the bare minimum, especially playing on this type of build, a bigger build. We're going to always have at least a 77 or 80 pass accuracy. But now, when it comes to the shooting, I told y'all it's going to be very similar, but we're not going to get green machine on gold. We got it on silver, but as of the three-pointer, it's going to be 77. We still get Claymore, things like that. We got the green machine on silver. We got the open looks on gold. Now, that's the only thing that's going to be different, to be honest. Now, as of the dribbling, we don't get the extra dribble move, but as of the defense, it's going to be very similar. I'm going to go with the 74 interior, 60, 63 perimeter. I'm going to go with 63. Yeah, I'm going to go with 63 perimeter. Yeah, I'm gonna go 61. I ain't gonna go 63 because I'm gonna have to use that on my rebounder. As of my block, we're gonna go with the anchor on silver. You gotta go with anchor on silver, but I gotta upgrade this defensive rebound. 92. Now we got gold pogo stick, gold rebound chaser, gold box out beast, post playmaker. Now when we upgrade the block, we got an 87 block. Only thing about this build, it has a 70 offensive rebound. But if I could get this actually higher, I would end up going to like a 75, 80, but you're gonna have to sacrifice somewhere. This is gonna be a balanced way to make a WEMBY build on NBA 2K24. Now look, let me know in the comment section, which one do you like more? Do you like the first WEMBY build or do you like the second WEMBY build? As it is, we got the 76ers, we got the Spurs, and we got the Kings. They got Embiid, WEMBY, and DeMarcus Cousins. That's a crazy trio, I'm gonna be honest, an inside the arc threat. Now, that is a crazy trio that you get for the actual shades. But look, if y'all boys want to see this WEMBY build soon, let me know in the comment section, WEMBY build 1 or WEMBY build 2. I end up getting that build to y'all boys very soon. We got to end up going crazy. Make sure y'all boys drop a like on this video, subscribe, turn on notifications if y'all haven't yet. And I know y'all see the 2 videos on the screen, man. It's a ChaMoma video right there. Hey, make sure you click on it, man. Click on it.